I'm just a lazy video gamer, even too lazy to make a new intro. Hello out there in Videoland, it's me again, lazy video gamer, and it's not the 1st of April. That is the reason for my very strange lip movings, cause I'm redubbing this video now also in English. Okay. I'm also still on my YouTube vacation, but as you maybe know, I'm a big fan of the Playwatches. I'm still wearing it with Space Invaders on it. Great thing. With all its features. I'm just checking it up right now for you. It counts the pulse. It does count your calories. You have also a step adding feature and all that with those cool designs. Yeah, as I said, I've liked this watch a lot, and I note that this company behind this watch do some other models as well. As example, the Atari watch, but I'm not the biggest fan of Atari games, so I had my eyes more focused on another model. When they sent me the newsletter and I learned that the watch is getting into the market, and I was of course really hyped, and I tried it the official way over Amazon, but Amazon doesn't deliver this watch to Switzerland, and I reached out to the manufacturer of this watch and I got the info that they working on other distributors or ways of distribution in those countries. That was an issue. After a couple of months, they reached out to me as I wished. They asked me, and yeah, I said, please inform me when the watch is coming to Switzerland. And here it is, the TETRIS watch. Yeah, opened up already the seals, but didn't look in. And yeah, just for you right now, a little unboxing. Once more on my self-made electronic pinball as presentation table, I open up the box for you. And what is in the box? Of course, the watch and a second replacement wrist wrap in a very pretty and cool design. And yeah, as I know myself, I will save this wrap a little bit to protect it and have it for special occasions. Okay, this is of course the AC cable with a universal USB plug and the power indicator, who is to place on the back on the watch to charge it. Also the wraps, they are already on the watch, is very cool, very simple, very straight, looking design. What I don't like or not is my favorite is the rubber wraps. The material in general, it's not that high class like an expensive watch, but they are very durable, and that is in fact something that I really like, and I try to show you right now the crown with a Tetris block on it. Okay, watch under the box or beneath the box. There's nothing else in it. I'm looking for the manual, but yeah, there is no manual. In the other watches there was a QR code to download the manual, and here it is, of course. But yeah, you don't need it really, because it's very self-explaining to install the watch the first time. So I had now to charge it. Now, after I charged it and I wore it, I had it on my wrist the entire last day. Just get out of the sleep mode, and you have very nice and cool graphical designs for the showing of the time. And here is a little issue, very little issue that I experienced in the analog displays. They are looking great, but here's maybe the reason, no offense, that Americans can't read analog watches. I heard it. You see it here, it's 10 minutes before 6 o'clock in the eve, 70:50, and the hour indicator should be lowered in the screen, and that is every time when an hour changing. It's a little tiny, yeah, how should I call that? It isn't like a hair in a soup, a little one. And what I'm showing you now is in the model of the Space Invaders, you could swipe beside to change the modes. You now control everything over the crown, but there is also an advantage in that, cause you don't got accidentally into a mode you don't want it. You don't go into a game or into the pulse measuring. Don't happen anymore. And as I said, you just simple push on the crown and you had a selection screen of all the apps the watch can do. And here in the settings for the games, yeah, to show it, it's not optimal, or it's not that perfect as I wished, because here it is written how it works, and you can change some things, but what I would prefer is to control the Tetris blocks about the movement of the crown, like the movement of the ship in Space Invaders. You do all now over the touchscreen. Also, it's not that precise right now in that mode, yeah, you are not, or I was not that able to making such high score hunts like with an analog control, like on the Game Boy, the NES, or on every other console. But this is, yeah, also not the main feature of this watch. It is a gadget, and for that does it pretty decent. So, and here you hear the Tetris melody, and I will try to show you that. So I will be a little bit quiet, because I'm being right now silent. And already dropped wrong. You already heard it, what I meant. It is not a game breaker. It doesn't hurt me that much. In fact, it not at all. But for a freak like me, or any other gamer freak, you will recognize that. But yeah, it's not that bad. And it's still Tetris, simple, addictive, like day one. So it comes, of course, with two game modes, the classic marathon and puzzle, where you have to try with a certain amount of blocks to get the lines away. There are some puzzles I already were stocked, but it is a cool, nice second game mode. So yeah, final judgment. Still, I'm amazed about this product. I think it's a well invested amount of money. It's in the range of classical watch in US dollars, around $80 to our currency. But yeah, still, I think the idea of this watch is amazing, and they are well produced and very durable. I think it's also a fair price, and in my case, as final judgment, an amazing customer support that they reached out to me after those days, weeks, months. I think, yeah, amazing, and the product is freaky and really amazing. And from now on, I have hard decisions to make. Is it today a Space Invaders Day or a Tetris Day? Yeah, that was it. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a fantastic rest of Sunday, a great week, and don't forget, the game is never over.